I'm off to do some household chores this afternoon. But I've decided I don't want it to feel like a burden. I'm going to take my time driving through the village. I've got some recycling to drop off. I'm doing a mental exercise. Driving slowly, looking out the window, taking note of what's around me. Looking at the houses, looking at the people doing their work. Just making a conscious effort to notice what's near to me. It's amazing how something simple like that can make a boring task like putting recycling away more interesting. It's a lovely day to do it as well, the sun's shining, blue skies. Summer in Portugal has been nice so far. Some days are very hot, but then you get that perfect balance in between. Today is one of those days at the moment. It feels really nice. I can drive without the air conditioning on, I can just have my window down and my arm out the window. It feels good to be in a sunny country. It's currently the middle of July now here in Portugal. I'm not sure if the weather's going to change much when it gets to August. We haven't been here in August before, so it will be a first for us. One of my friends rang me this morning. We left Thailand at the same time, and he was asking what our plans are here in Portugal. And I said to him, I'd like to stay for a couple of years more, at least. If we can stay longer, then great. So we don't have any plans to leave right now. We spoke to our landlady and we asked her if we could stay on for longer. We like the village, we like the weather, we like our position in the country, we like driving around and just enjoying the quiet life that we've got here in Motagua. So far our plans are remaining the same. We are going to bring up story here in central Portugal. Now that the recycling's out of the way, I'm going to head back into town, withdraw some money and do a little bit of shopping. We've got a movie floor picnic planned today. We're going to enjoy a little bit of us time watching some films together because we've been cracking down on the work for the last 2-3 days and we need a little bit of a break. Right, need to get some water. Trying a new spring today. I saw some kids filling up their bottle from this new tap, so I thought I'd give it a go. Save going all the way into the village, this one's closer. There's an outdoor grill here, I guess for the local community to use. It's got chimney and everything. Ooh. Okay, that's the spring water sorted. It looks pretty clear in the bottles. And this looks like a controlled area. I can see other people have used it before, so I think it's safe. It's much closer to our house than the other one too, so I might use it more often. Now I'm gonna go get some cash out, do some shopping to prepare for today's little picnic.
Oh, I tried to realign them like I do.
I just whizzed over to the bank in town, got some cash out. Now I'm going to finish up with the shopping and get back to the family. I don't like driving around and vlogging on my own, it feels weird. Hello baby, are you listening to London Grammar? Hmm? You don't really listen to baby music, do you? You just listen to whatever we're listening to. You want your bear? Here you go. You don't want your bear. You got sneezes. How are you feeling? If you've been keeping up to date with our behind the scenes videos, you'll know that Eden sucked a grass seed up her nose quite far in and she had to be put to sleep at the vet so that they could pull it out, and it was a bit of a situation. but she still hasn't fully recovered from that. She's probably got some kind of irritation in there, and every couple of days or so she'll have like a massive sneezing fit. But the vet says that there's nothing left up in there now. It's just like whatever's left damage-wise from what hit her in the original thing. So yeah, those grass seeds, never ever realised they could actually be sucked up a dog's nose. So I'm repurposing Story's play area. I've created this out of quilts so that she can play and learn to crawl, but now we're going to have a picnic there. And the great thing is, it's like a massive dog bed, it's like a massive playpen, and it's also a nice cosy picnic zone for me and Sash to enjoy. So all the family can enjoy this little area I've made. I have to admit, it's nice to have like soft floors. As much as I love wooden floors, a nice big rug is necessary, I think, if you're going to have like a wooden house. When Ricardo, the journalist, came to do the TV interview in here, he basically said that this ceiling is quite unusual in Portuguese homes, and our landlady must have had to go through some trouble to get them all exposed up there. So we've actually got quite a rare view when we look up. The main problem with it though, as you must know from watching our winter vlogs, is it's very hard to keep this house warm. We have to have that fire blazing at full pelt. But we've got so many logs to burn, I think we're going to be alright this winter. I love the way you do that, Story. One thumb sucking and the other one holding the bib. It's very cute. Don't think Story likes the sound of the blender too much. Since when have you got scared of the blender sound? You hear it every day.
Hello! Haven't been on the vlog yet today, but while Jay has been out shopping, I finished my edit, so I'm free for the day, and I've been in charge of making the movie snacks, and this is what I've done. Movie snacks a la Sasha. We have some fresh peaches cut up, there's 2 peaches there, and I made some raw balls. I feel like I should think of a better name for them. I make them quite a lot, but this version is something that I made up. So it's based on the granola ball that I've shared before, but I have put raisins and cinnamon and banana in these ones, and they weren't in the original recipe. So these little bad boys are all raw, and it is oats, coconut, dates, a handful of raisins, half a banana mashed up, and some water to make it sticky. And that is it. I haven't even put the coconut sugar in these ones because I think the added raisins made them nice and sweet and juicy, so it didn't need it. Story has just gone down for her nap as well, which is perfect timing because she should be asleep for at least 40 minutes, maybe longer. So we've got enough time to sit and have our lunch and start a film before she wakes up. And when she does wake up, I brought her little high chair top out so she can watch the film with us. And she's got her choice of a banana biscuit or a carrot wafer. This is our lunch that we are about to eat. We call it the bean medley. It's basically a selection of beans with greens. We've got spinach and watercress and onion and a rye bread roll with it as well. Have you found the film?
Yeah, Collateral Beauty with Will Smith.
Yeah.
"23 minutes in, and Story the Bean has joined us down low today. And what are you eating? Is it Pessago or Passago? I'm not sure how you pronounce it in Portuguese. Peach. What's the verdict?
Not as easy to eat as plums, is it?
A bit slippery, aren't they? Well, I don't care much for this peach. I prefer biscuits.
I could be wrong about anybody else.
We have finished watching the film now. I really enjoyed it. I thought it was really good. Made me cry. Did you like it, Jay?
Yeah, it was really emotional. It was a good one.
Yeah. And we're now having a little dance party in the kitchen. Story's enjoying it. While Daddy does the washing up. Ready? just stepping outside. I haven't actually been outside yet today, but it is looking beautiful out here, isn't it, Story? It's windy out here though, isn't it? We've got a little bit of time left until Story's bedtime, about an hour, and I think me and Jay are going to watch another film once she's in bed. We are? Yes! I have just noticed there are 2 new flowers on Jay's plant. It is coming back to life. It's looking really nice out here at the moment, that nice late afternoon sunlight, and it's still really warm. I've been misled. I've actually got jogging bottoms on today because in the house I was actually shivering a little bit. It was really chilly, and then I've come out here and it's super warm. 29 degrees. I just sat on the chairs there for a few minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes maybe. It was nice. Got my vitamin D for the day after being inside all day. Back in now though.
All the washing up is done, and I'm going to turn down the music now because Story the Bean needs to stop being hyper-stimulated. It's her bedtime. It's your bedtime, isn't it? We can turn off the stress star as well. That's what we call this. Sometimes she gets stressed out because it's too noisy. Where's the button? Off. Time to chill out now, Story. Wind down for bedtime. Yeah? It's now gone 6:30. Those peppers are sizzling away in the pan. Story is in bed. This is what it looks like outside. Lovely. I know I haven't been doing these daily, but I'm going to give you a Portuguese phrase of the day. This is it. Como se diz em português, which means, how do you say that in Portuguese? And I think that's a very useful one because I have used it a lot out here. I used it when I went to see George to ask him what the name of those plums were when he asked us to go over there and pick his plums off the tree. And I've used it several times living out here in central Portugal. It's a very useful phrase to learn. So, como se diz em português?
Como se diz em português?
Português.
Português.
Yeah, you say Português
What
in
did I
Portuguese.
say?
You said Portuguese.
Português.
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 Yeah. If you want to see some of our behind the scenes videos, don't forget to hit the link over here. Hit the thumbs up button and don't forget to subscribe, and we'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Yeah. Who's going to look after me when you go to England? Our landlady's going to come look after you, Eden. That'd be nice, won't it? Maybe.